it takes hard work, it takes time. Patience is the essence. Climate literacy is a journey. It's not something that happens over a couple of weeks. It really takes time. And the advice that I would give business owners is one, to find something that is repeatable in your schedule. Subscribe to a newsletter that covers different climate topics. Maybe they send out a newsletter once or every couple of weeks, and commit to reading through that so that you can start learning some of the terms, some of the themes that come up. And very similar to this, there are many really great podcasts that share episodes very regularly. And just listening to those, committing to once a week or once every other week is a really great place to start because again, climate is a very vast field, and anything from circularity all the way to the energy transition, it's really helpful to know it all. Additionally, there are resources specific to business owners, and whether it's small business owners or medium to large size businesses, a lot of the resources are free. So I would encourage business owners to look those up because sometimes they're even local and they'll give you great tips on how to not only improve your climate literacy, but look at your business through the lens of climate. So, as we always say, what gets measured gets changed. And a very easy way for all business owners or individuals is to start measuring things like electricity and energy usage. Look at your bill, track over time, how much energy are you using, and look at where you can reduce the energy usage. Maybe in the summer, it's having the air conditioning a little bit warmer, or in the winter, having a little bit colder. Maybe you have big appliances that you could potentially turn off. Energy is a really easy way to get started, but also don't get fixated on carbon footprint. Look at the waste footprint, water footprint, etc., of how your business is operating as well, because those are also very important metrics when it comes to climate and sustainability. I think my journey in Silicon Valley was so rich. I learned so much from some of these big companies, and being able to take what I learned to apply it to the topic of climate and sustainability is something that is a journey that I'm still traveling on. But nothing is going to happen without hard work. This is about the fourth year that I've transitioned from Silicon Valley into climate. And I remember when I first started, my calendars were completely empty. I was trying to find people to talk to me about my business, about Clever Carbon. And today it's quite the opposite. My calendar is super full, and I have to be very careful about how I spend my time. The idea is, it takes hard work, it takes time. Patience is the essence. Carbon removal can definitely be a very complex target because what is carbon in the first place? The way I like to describe and to teach people is to use numbers. So annually for the last, 20 or so years, we have been emitting around 40 gigatons of carbon dioxide as a global community, and our planet can naturally remove about 20 gigatons, and the excess of the 40, which is another 20 gigatons, accumulates into the atmosphere. And as a result, it is increasing the concentration of carbon dioxide. So before the Industrial Revolution, the concentration was around 280 parts per million of CO2 in the atmosphere. And today it is around 430 parts per million. And experts say we need to get back down to around the 300 parts per million level. So there are many layers to understand, but at a very kind of basic level, we have too much carbon in the atmosphere and we need to remove it. What I hope audiences will take away from my speech is that Climate can be something that is very empowering in our lives, knowing that there's something that we can do as individuals on a daily basis to reduce our impact and to make our planet a better place to live. And starting with carbon literacy and climate literacy is a great place because, again, what gets measured gets changed. And oftentimes, when we think of climate, it is a very negative light. Maybe it's about disasters, it's about fires, it's about displacement. But what I hope people will take away from my speech is very positive message, very empowering message. People will walk out of the door knowing exactly what carbon footprint is, how they can make a change, and share that information with others.